What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who it is, it's Matthew, also known as Matt Untamable King, Untamable Pride, so forth. So we're in a new area. We're not in the garage, if that's what you think we're at. We're not. We're in the basement. Because my room is already sort of crowded. Have you already seen my room? So we moved to the basement. And why we moved to the basement is because trees fell in my garage. You know, those trees collapsed. You don't know. So this is what it looked, right? Sort of around here. This is what that looks like. So I'm scared it's gonna collapse and so forth. So this is this. But today's video, we're gonna get into today's video. But that's that. That's why I'm in the basement. It's not bad. It's just cold as fuck. It's not more room than a garage, but it's doable until I move out. But I like it. I would show you, but I'll show you. So this is the garage. I mean, not the garage. This is the basement. It's not what you would have thought it would be, but it comes with a desk, so I'm not mad at it. There's my jeans. There's my little setup. It's not organized yet, and that's that. Yes, we're here. But this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna show you the top because it's not finished yet. But yes, and it's roomy a little bit. It's cold, but it works. It's a lot of storage area, I'll say that. I'm not gonna show you under there, but we're gonna get into this video. I'm not gonna hold you, but yes, we're gonna be down here for a while. It's not bad. A while is like maybe, hopefully 2 years, because maybe I'll reach, them subs. But yeah, we're here. Let's get into this. But today's video is by Facts Junkie. 10 extinct animals still alive today. This was posted 1 month ago, so I'm late. But here we go. We're gonna get right to this. If you like this video anytime, like, comment, subscribe to help me reach my goal of 100 subs by the end of the year. Yes, we're only at 86, but I'm not complaining. Yes, I am. let's get it up a little bit. I won't even say 100. If we reach at least 90, I'll be happy. Because next year we're going to reach at least 200. That's the goal. That is the goal. Because we should reach 100 this year, 200 next year, 300, and so forth. By the time I'm 25, I hope I'm at like 1K. Hopefully. Because I do not want to work at the job that I have. I really don't. We're going to get into that Tuesday talks. I haven't been. We're going to discuss some shit. We're going to discuss a lot. We might actually discuss why I was in the hospital. But anyways, let's get to this video.
Are scientists sure they've looked everywhere when they declare a species extinct? Because this neon green little tweety, this majestic fierce big cat, and this ancient looking fish have all collectively beaten the extinct allegations. Today we'll list animals that were thought to be extinct, but are back in town. The green broadbill bird. This little guy went extinct in Singapore 70 years ago. That is until 2021, when this highlighter green bird was spotted in Palu Ubin by a birdwatcher named Joyce Lemazor. Turns out the bird had only disappeared in Singapore and was actually silently thriving in the neighboring countries. The bird is very calm in nature, and that green color you see, that is surely an evolutionary win for the broadbill because it helps camouflage like a pro, and hunters don't bother it. Singaporean authorities said there was also news of a green broadbill sighting back in 2014, but clearly that one wasn't as strong a piece of evidence as the latest one. So this green diva wasn't spotted in Singapore since 1941, and still isn't very common there as it used to be. But extinct? No. It had just moved on from its old habitat and had relocated to someplace new for a change. The good news is that the green broadbill bird isn't even endangered. Yep, she's thriving with a capital T, baby. The African black leopard. The African black leopard or black panther hasn't been seen in Africa for a whole century. Sure, there were black panthers in Asia, but this extremely rare African breed was thought of as good as extinct until 2019. They used to be abundant in Africa centuries ago, and even while it was allegedly extinct, the locals were pretty confident that black panthers weren't lost for good. Nick Pilford was the lucky scientist who caught this stealthy nocturnal panther on camera in Kenya for the first time since it was spotted in 1909 in Ethiopia. This ultra-rare leopard has a genetic mutation that gives it this rich black color. This mutation is the opposite of the one that causes albinism. So basically albinism, but in a flavor, melanism. The reason it was thought to be extinct was that melanism isn't a helpful trait to have in the African savanna. It's like announcing your presence to the prey before what amounts to about 2 to 3 working days in the predator-prey dynamic. But that has only made it a night owl and not extinct. Do you know what's interesting? The Marvel Universe's Wakanda is located in East Africa, close to Kenya. And where's the only place in Africa with actual black panthers? Kenya!
Before we move on, we've got a speed challenge for you. If you subscribe to Facts Junkie and hit the bell icon in the next 5 seconds, you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Give it a shot. It actually works.
The coelacanth. Imagine having the audacity to show up after 65 million years of being extinct. Or wait, maybe we should have looked harder. Meet the coelacanth, otherwise known by the flattering nickname, the living fossil. This fish has been around for 300 million years, and it was thought to have been wiped out from the face of the earth during the same extinction that factory reset all the dinosaurs. We only knew about the coelacanth from its fossilized specimens until 1938, when Marjorie Courtney Latimer found a dead one in South Africa. Since then, many more alive ones have been found too. This fish looks creepy and is somewhat creepy. It gives birth to babies. You won't see a coelacanth dropping eggs, and it has unique fins that move like a mammal's limbs. Now you can see why it was thought to be the missing link between aquatic life and land vertebrates. But hey, the fish you have to blame for having to think and going to work isn't the poor coelacanth. The culprit you're looking for is the lungfish. Here's the most intriguing thing about the coelacanth though. In 300 million years, it hasn't evolved. That's why it's called the living fossil. While everyone out there was fighting for their lives evolving, this fish said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And for that, she's an icon. The Tasmanian tiger. The last known thylacine or Tasmanian tiger died in 1936, and by the 1960s, the species was declared extinct. But this animal, to this day, is believed by many to still be around. The first sighting was reported by the experienced ranger Hans Garding when he was out in Tasmania. He reported that he saw a Tasmanian tiger, and he was sure of it because he saw the stripes on the animal's back. This sighting could be real because the 2021 research by Barry Brook suggests that thylacine could very well have been around in the wild in the 80s or even as far as the 2000s. But hey, thylacine sightings didn't end in the 80s. In 2002, a scientist reported seeing an adult and an infant at the same spot on 2 separate days. Fast forward to 2018, 3 cyclists swore they saw the extinct animal. People believe they are definitely still alive in the wild, and if you tell a thylacine believer that they're extinct, they'll smack you in the face first and ask questions later. Don't look at us, we won't stop them. See if the local Tasmanian people believe it's there, we do too. The Japanese wolf. In 1905, the Japanese wolves were considered extinct. This animal holds a high place in the local people's beliefs, and there were many who never believed this rare wolf was dead. Japanese explorer Hiroshi Yagi had heard howls from somewhere deep in the woods in 1976, and 20 years later, he set out to find what he believed was the allegedly extinct wolf. Yagi went on to find a wolf and had a brief interaction with it where he served the wolf a rice cake. The wolf thankfully didn't eat the rice cake or Yagi's hand. He reported that the animal was very calm and wasn't fazed by human presence. While some say it was just wolf-like, he's sure it was the wolf he was looking for. Since then, many local people came forward with their stories that experts say we shouldn't take lightly. As with the thylacine community, we also stand by the Japanese wolf believers. The forests in Japan are thick and vast. There's hope this wolf is hiding from us in there. The baji. This Chinese river dolphin was also thought to be extinct, but now there's evidence it's still alive and well. This dolphin is found only in the Yangtze River Basin and is called the Goddess of Yangtze. Unfortunately, this goddess has had to face quite a few disasters. First, Not surprisingly at all is the river pollution destroying the dolphin's natural habitat. But also, the sound pollution caused by the ship made the blind dolphins lose their way and smack themselves into oblivion into these ships. As if none of that was enough, the 1950s famine made the dolphin the only source of food for the locals. Safe to say, the bocce becoming extinct made sense. Now there's good news and bad news. The good news is that the last sighting of bocce was recorded in 2016. The bad news is that they're critically endangered, or as some scientists suggest, functionally extinct, which means if there is a population, it isn't enough to keep the species going.
Gotcha.
Lord Howe Island stick insect. Well, here's the most uncreatively named insect on the planet. But don't let that mislead you. This is the rarest insect in the world. They were ruled out as extinct in the 1920s. As you might have guessed, this creepy crawled on Lord Howe Island, East Australia. It does indeed look like a stick, and it is indeed an insect. But turns out what was thought to be extinction was actually just exile. In 1918, a shipwreck introduced rats to the stick insect's habitat, and the rats ate the crunchy snack like there was no tomorrow. In 2001, though, some of them were found on the nearby outcrop, the Balls Pyramid. Since then, conservation scientists have been working really hard and spending thousands of dollars on conserving the species and relocating them back to their homes after taking care of those pesky rats. The Laotian rat. After an 11 million year hiatus, the Laotian rock rat made its comeback in 1996. Well, it turns out the rats had always been there. We just didn't know that this was the only surviving species of a taxonomic facility that went extinct 11 million years ago. When scientists found this rodent in a meat market in Laos, they thought it was a rat-squirrel hybrid, a totally new species. But after DNA testing, the discovery was made. It was a species we considered very long gone. The first camera evidence was recorded in 2006. The good news is that they aren't endangered or anything. They're just hiding very well in the limestone mountains. Mallorcan midwife toad. Here's to the best husband in the toad world, the Mallorcan midwife toad. This species was confirmed to be extinct in 1977 when very old fossils were found in the Mallorcan island. There is also a history of invasive snakes on the island, so researchers thought that all the midwife toads had been eaten by them. Only 3 years later, though, alive and well ones were found. The male of these toads carries the fertilized eggs on his legs, which is why it's called midwife. The species is endangered, but conservation scientists are doing a great job trying to save them. The ivory-billed woodpecker. This mysterious bird was last sighted in 1944, and last year it was declared extinct. But recently, researchers have managed to capture pictures of this bird after years of work. They think it's just that the bird is very secretive and doesn't like humans, which is why it's so difficult to spot one, and only a few pictures could be taken. Unfortunately, due to deforestation and hunting, this gorgeous bird is endangered and needs to be conserved. But if it can come back from the dead, we hope it'll also come out of the endangered status.
Alright, Pride, that's all for this video. Alright, Pride, that's all for this video. If you like this video, you know what to do. I don't gotta tell you because you know you already know. But yes, thank you for watching this video. Caught you up on a lot of things. I'm gonna catch you up on some more things. Tuesday, maybe Monday. I don't know yet. But yes, my life's been hell. But we're gonna get back into video making. And I probably have a little movie coming out. So yes, I'm ready for it. Yes. It's like not a movie, it's like a short film episodes. Doing it with a friend. And it's gonna be interesting. Hope you stay to watch. But anyways, like this video if you want to keep up with me. And go follow all my social media. I don't have Snapchat no more, so well, I have it. I just check it every other day. It's just no point in me checking. But yes, I'll catch you in the next video. I'm gonna do one more video. These are all today, obviously, if you can tell. These are all today. December 16th. So that means you probably won't see a video tomorrow. You might see a video Sunday. Who knows? But anyways, I'll catch you later. I love you. Thank you for everything. For being patient with me. You're Thanks. I appreciate you. But yes, I'll catch you later. Next one. Go click. It should be right here or right there. One of those two.